Well, hello again, world, and welcome right back into my garden. So, if you notice, me look a bit blotchy. I applied my mosquito ointment that I made. Let me introduce you to it, no? So, it is, let me show you the contents of my creation that has been working marvelously for me. I had to find something for these mosquitoes. All right. Behold the container I repurposed here. So let me see if I can open it one-handed. I can open one-handed. All right, so you notice that nice brew? That brew is a combination of castor oil and coffee grounds. And this is not used coffee ground, but actually granulated coffee. So what I've done is to put the castor oil in the container, pour the coffee in there, let it sit for a couple of days to infuse the oil with the coffee, and then I apply it to my skin when I'm coming to the garden. I learned this because somebody told me that mosquitoes don't tolerate the smell of coffee. So I was burning coffee in my garden, and once the fire goes out, they'd launch their attack again. So I said, okay. So if I can burn it and it run, maybe if I can infuse myself with the coffee, then they'll stay away. Alas, it works. This is how it works. So now you know my coffee infusion. I came up here and had to run back down because I never had any on my person. So if you see the mosquitoes buzzing around me and none pitching on me, this is so awesome. Had I known this all along, I'd have been in coffee heaven. All right, so if you notice, I have what, a bag with two bags of scraps. So from time to time, what I do is to top up the beds because my beds are teeming with worms, y'all. I said, if you see worms in there, if you see worms in my garden bed, oh my goodness. So I have to ensure that the little rascals are fed, you see, because that is free vermicompost in my beds. So I'm keeping them very active. So I'm feeding them heartily. Yes, man, feeding them. So this bed need to be topped up. So I'm going to make about 3 channels and slot it in the 3 channels, and yeah, that should do for my worm feeding. I think I'm gonna have to go down and get some. So I got myself some garden boost here. um I plant some scotch bonnet pepper. None don't germinate, but some of the red Jamaican red germinated. So I bought 5 scotch bonnet peppers. So, all right, the sum total for this little lot is $700. So let me tell you what I got. I got 5 scotch bonnet pepper. I got 10 pak choy suckers, 10 cabbage suckers, and I took 10 lettuce suckers. And that's the sum total of it. And this is $700. All right, so I have seeds, but like I said before, I'm having germination issue. um it's not, in some instances, not actual germination issue, but the plants come up and they are being eaten by something, and I can't figure out what it is that is consuming my plants. All right, initially I thought it was slugs, but slugs normally leave trail and there's no trail. Something is definitely snapping my plants down in the root base, and them don't even leave the top, so whatever it is eating it. Hence, I'm trying to bolster the garden right now. So I will be sowing seeds when the day come for sowing seeds, but I can transplant on a day of like today. So I'm going to be putting some stuff on the garden, and I'll show you at the end of the process. All right. So let me feed my garden first. When I dig the channels, I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay, so that's one trench dug. Let me pan you around so you can see better. So that is the trench dug. and on top, yeah, I put the soil. So once I put the scraps in the trench, then I'll cover. Okay, so that's as much as I'll put in one trench, and then I backfill. I backfill, then I backfill. I backfill, I backfill, I backfill. All right, all right. So that's backfilling, and then you recover with mulch. Yeah, 'cause that's kind of where that one is. And you move on to the next page. So I'm going to be doing one right here, close to the end of the bed, close to the end of the bed. So don't want trouble, me little things them that running up and down in the bed, you know. All right, so I've moved all the mulch over so I can put the soil on this side. Mm. Oops, did I just kill the worm? No, I didn't. I did not kill the worm. All right, so let me dump some stuff in. Oops, have I have more pumpkin in here again? Uh, oh, let me take out the seeds. I really don't want no more pumpkin growing right here. All right, so I can't pack in that now. Mhm. Okay, so we backfill number 2. It's backfill time. All right, there. So it's backfilled, and all I have to do is plant what I need to plant now. I can plant anything I want to plant because there's food in there, both for the soil and for the plants. All right, there we go. I need to get some more mulch in this bed because the mulch is breaking down quicker than I thought it would have. Yeah, it's all right. I'm moving over to another bed and I'll catch you up. I was trying to complete this video, but even though there's a little bit of light in the garden, maybe it's how it is positioned. It's not showing me what I want to show you all. So we'll take this back up in the morning. Transplants are all in now, and I have transplanted. So in this bed, what have I done? I put 4 pak choi in there and 3 of the peppers. So I have a whole heap of space in this bed that I can still fill out with other stuff. So I came over into my triangular bed. This area have a lot of shade, and I think that's why I chose it for my lettuce. So the lettuce have been transplanted in these containers. Um, what I did last evening was to have put some diatomaceous earth between the containers along the wall. So where you see all of those white marks is diatomaceous earth because the slugs tend to come up between there and attack the garden. Yeah, so I did that last evening as well. Um, wherever else I planted, I did a dusting of diatomaceous earth around them. So I put some pak chai here So I put the diatomaceous earth around them, make a circle, so to speak. I did some right here. Yeah. So this is the bulk of the cabbages are here. Let me see if you can. So I put them kind of in there. There's space to plant other things in it. And I put 3 pepper plant in there as well. Oops, my finger's in your way, all. Oh, I'm so sorry. So that would be my cabbage bed, so to speak. Yes. Alright, so I also put some of the diatomaceous earth around the tomatoes as well because I saw slugs on this bed. Oh no, look at this. Do you all know what that is? That's ant in my garden. You see that? All of that raised up stuff, that's ant. Oh, sweet wonder. All right, I gotta to get some ant powder later. I cannot afford this because I must be able to put my hand in the soil. Where ants come from like that in the garden? I have no clue. That is ant ill. Look, you see them running up and down? Mm-mm, that's not good. And I had my hand in the soil last night, you know. Can you believe that? Oh my word. Nevertheless, folks. So I did cut back the pumpkin. Let me show you. So I have drastically cut back the lower section of the pumpkin so that the airflow can take place. And it was when I cut back I realized it's not one garlic half in here but two. One was hiding. Yes, so the airflow will be able to be free now and I shouldn't have any mildew issues. Yeah. That's kind of it for today, folks. Until we meet up again right here in the garden. This is Anne saying thank you to all my subscribers, old and new, for making it yard studying in Jamaica. Thank you for staying the course. Continue to comment, to like the videos, to share the videos, and to press that post notification bell so that you can be made aware each time a new video is uploaded. Until we meet up again right here in the garden. Have a blessed day. Cha guide.